Good morning, Greater Latrobe. In the WCA TTV studio, I'm your host, Sky DeMalta. Mascots help to increase spirit at school events. Reporter Annie Duda takes an in-depth look at our Greater Latrobe Wildcat.
Mascots have always been a symbol of spirit for pro sports teams around the world. But what about in high schools? The cartoonish costume makes a mascot recognizable, but what really makes the mascot is the person inside. I got a chance to sit down with the heart of Latrobe's mascot, Cece Daniele, and get her perspectives on the highlights and challenges of being the school mascot, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Cece's journey to becoming the mascot started before she even came to Latrobe, with a teacher from her old school telling her she would make a fantastic mascot. When she met a GLSD cheerleader in study hall sophomore year, she got the perfect opportunity to ask.
I tapped on her shoulder and I asked her, I said, "How do I become the mascot?"
She started immediately and was grateful for all the support from the cheerleaders.
They included me in their senior night, they include me in their pictures, they're always looking to teach me if I'm trying to follow along a little bit.
And the cheerleaders were grateful for the spirit she brought and still brings to each game.
She likes to really get the crowd involved, so she always walks around, says hi to little kids, and they all love it.
The kids truly enjoy it, and Cece enjoys it too, saying her favorite part of the job is, quote, seeing the expression on little kids' faces when they ask to give you a hug. And as one of those little kids who loved the mascot, I was thrilled to get to ask Cece something I was always curious about, what the suit feels like.
It definitely has a smell to it. The head, you can only see through the mouth, so there's only about this much room to actually see in it. And it's pretty hot. It's kind of like you're in a onesie with an oversized head.
And while the suit may be hot and hard to wear at times, that doesn't stop Cece from doing her job, which she describes as having to make people laugh. She does that by doing her favorite trick, cartwheels. The trick certainly does its job, especially now that COVID-19 restrictions are in place, making it hard for physical contact.
I can't give people hugs. Everyone's asking for a hug and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I can't.
Instead, she has settled for socially distanced high fives, more funny tricks and dancing, and being as positive as possible. She says it's all part of her job and is happy to be such a large factor in school spirit. I'm Annie Duda reporting for WCA TTV News. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Annie. Wondering what's on the menu for today? Here's Zach Miller with What's Cookin'.
What's cooking, Latrobe? It's Tuesday the 24th, and in the main line, there will be sweet and sour chicken with fluffier rice. Today's vegetable is broccoli. As always, you have the choice of hamburger, cheeseburger, or chicken patty in the Sanders line, salad and deli hoagies in the grab-and-go line, and homemade pizza or max cheese sticks in the pizza line. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Now let's get a check on weather. Here's Lauren Davis with a 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather will be cloudy with a high of 45 and a low of 36. Tomorrow has a chance of rain with a high of 52 and a low of 41. Thursday also has a chance of rain with a high of 45 and a low of 43. That's the 3-day forecast. Back to you, Sky.
Thanks, Lauren. Here's Ben Himity with today's sports report.
Thanks, Scott. In national sports news, there will be plenty of football on Thanksgiving Day and throughout the weekend. The Steelers will take on the Ravens at 8:20 Thanksgiving night. In NBA news, there will be plenty of players getting traded to different teams, including Chris Paul, Danny Green, and Al Horford. That's all for sports. We will be back after this message.
Yearbooks for the 2020 to 2021 school year are now available to order. To order one, go to www.yearbookordercenter.com. The school code is 4259. Package prices can be found online, and a base book can be purchased for $95. There are also paper order forms in Mrs. Butler's room, C101.
We go now to Abby Williams with Wildcat World News.
Good morning, Wildcats. Officials believe the COVID-19 vaccine could get emergency approval in the first 2 weeks of December. Secondly, President-elect Joe Biden's victory in Georgia has been confirmed by a recount, as President Trump's legal efforts to challenge his defeat were dismissed. Lastly, Hurricane Ida
has caused destruction and flooding across Central America, leaving thousands of people homeless. That's all for Wildcat World News. Back to you.
Thanks, Abby. Here's Adina Prue with entertainment news.
Thanks, Sky. In entertainment news, Warner Bros. Announced that they will be releasing Wonder Woman 1984 in theaters and online. The movie will be released in theaters on Christmas Day. However, Warner Bros. Announced that it will also be streamed on HBO Max on the same day. The movie will move to other streaming platforms starting next year. That's all for entertainment. Back to you, Sky.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT TV News. Have a great day, Wildcats.